No. What would your smell be? Ah, yes, the smell of air. So his smell you're saying would be cynical doer. Yeah. Whew. Apparently I'm deflopped. I can't tell you like until you know any potential flop features will come up. Apparently the entire game like interface has been removed, which you know what? Thank you if that is the case. Windows G doesn't do it. I think I need a restart. I'll do that later. Do 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 do. This is a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Right, gamers, that is me here. Just, you may have heard me for a second in the pre-roll. That is the pre-roll. I mean, it's a pre-roll, I've got to do stuff, you know. That's where we do stuff. There's things to set up after you go live, you know? I can't focus my entire energy onto, like, being, you know, if there is anyone in chat, let's be real. Anyway, how's it going? Well, I'm telling it as it is. Sometimes you gotta do stuff, and you can't focus on the chat. You can glance over, it's like, yes, I can see you getting ready to go on some wild story. But how come every time I say something it sounds condescending? Sometimes I'm not trying to be condescending. Would it not be one of a VOD to be a video? To make a VOD is literally just a stream. Any stream is a VOD. Once it's been streamed, it becomes a VOD. It's a video on demand. Every video is technically a video on demand on the internet. Because it's on demand, you search it, you get it. Editing a stream down into a VOD is just the case of you go back through it and you pick the highlight. Let's be real. It can be a highlight reel, it can be a you can structure some sort of script or narrative before you actually go into edit, so you actually have an idea coming out, and you pick moments in the actual VOD to align with that script or narrative, while also being, you know, a form of highlight reel, because let's be real, any edit of a VOD is a highlight reel. And yeah, we are playing Dark Souls. You don't get it, every video you make has to have a special. I don't get it. VOD is video on demand. VOD. I don't know what you're trying to say. Anyway, Dark Souls is already open, ready to continue. Fighting Chief for Scaleless. Thieve for Scaleless. So basically, like, it's every video with a different instruction. The VOD will be structured like stream because it's a stream. So do you just want to stream a playlist of videos? Or do you want to make a video what is in mock essence, as a mockumentary is to documentary, a recorded video in the style of being a full live stream? Like, you're overcomplicating this. Like, is it a video in the style of a stream? Is it a stream of videos? A VOD? A VOD by definition is a VOD. While you mull on about that, I'm gonna... Can I... Maybe if he... No, wait, if not. Let's click that up. A little bit better, not perfect. Anyway, Dark Souls. The scale list is very bad. Do I remember one back? Yes, I do. Do I remember where I died? No, I don't. Do I remember how many souls I had? No, I don't. Does that mean battery don't matter? Yes, it does. First video with them, what did he think? Dude. So that's the thing. Some people do record the entire game. Like, if you've ever seen an ambiguous amphibian, like, he will record like dozens, if not like potentially hundreds of hours of gameplay for one video. Granted, oftentimes those videos come from actual streams, in which case there's two ways you can go about it, which is you can go about it by taking the actual Twitch VOD, which comes out to about, I want to say a Twitch VOD comes out to about 8 gigs per 4 hours, which is actually not bad. It's just really tedious to collect. But then you don't get your recording layers. If you want your recording layers, then you've got to balance your actual quality to output. And I think his Factorio one, for example, his Factorio video, which there is multiple of, I think he's got 2 or 3 of them, they're about 140 hours of recording, like straight up recording. But at the same time, he will have terabytes upon terabytes, possibly dozens of terabytes for video storage of. And that's how they record so much. Scouring that footage, I would not wish that upon anyone, because that would be the case that you just get proficient at being able to scour your footage. Like, for me to go through like 2.5 hours, it takes me days. Because, like, you know, I get distracted and I don't focus. Yeah, usually a separate drive or a separate PC, yeah, exactly what Gibby says. Like, if you lock the hell in, enter a flow state, you could probably rough cut 3 hours of footage in a day. You're probably not going to use half your rough cut. For recording, big hard drive's good. Like, you can get by on like 4 terabytes easy enough. 4 terabytes is plenty enough to get by on. But then, and you probably don't need more than that until you actually have a reason to need more than that. Like, it's the type of thing with like, oh, I need to buy like a $300 mic and like have a full like subscription to like specific software. I need an audio interface and I need to be like, no, you don't actually need any of that to start off. To start off, you just need a dream and motivation and patience and a willingness to learn. You have a few hundred gig, 1 terabyte, you can make it work. Who works down Tarkov with? I don't play Tarkov. Drive size depends on what you're recording, larger resolutions, more space, other parameters contribute, yeah. Like, a lot of my file isn't necessarily just that it is a video file, which, you know, it adds up, but it's also that with 5 audio layers. Because I want to separate my audio layer from the game's audio layer, from the other people's talking audio layer, etc, etc, etc. I should not try Tarkov. I would play it for 4 hours and never play it again. That game is like... I've heard it described. A comparison between Tarkov and League of Legends. Tarkov is like heroin, because a lot of it sucks, apart from the one part where it doesn't. And that one part where it doesn't keeps you coming back through the suck. And League of Legends is like meth. And yes, it can be a lot of fun, but bitch, I've seen how you live. Got nothing wrong with the genre. Nothing wrong with the genre at all. I just think that, like, it's not for me. Like, plenty of things have tried to be the next big extraction game. I've played a bunch. Not sold on a lot of them. And nothing wrong with them, like, whatchamacallit, Operated looked really fun. I'm not gonna lie about that. But it's just not a me genre. I've tried other action shooters. I've seen people play Tarkov. Let me lock in a bit. Just gonna take him slow. Wouldn't you like to know? Artist code Hanatoki. Credited. That was very nice. Also, like, surprisingly came out looking like fucking Project Moonlight. I didn't even expect that. Oh shit. You son of a bitch. Yeah, it looks pretty good. What I'm mostly offended by is you let him see your pants and shoes and you wouldn't let us, man. I don't know, man. I think you're a bit strung up on seeing the pants and shoes. I mean, you see the pants there? Pants exist. I wear pants. What you worried about? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna relent to people who only want to see my pants. And my shoes. Feels weird. I'm not promoting that behavior. You can beg for all I care. The Joker may not care about Batman's identity, but it seems you really want to see my shoes. This means you're not the Joker here. I don't even wear Jave. How... I guess... I don't know what the term is, but how... I guess it says something about you, but you're expecting Jave. You're expecting even fake Jave. What does that say? Oh, guess what? It's gonna stay. Oh, yeah. I don't even care about the fake Jave. Gibby's right. People who wear Javes are fake. But I'm calling you out. Do you wear Jave? No, I'm a demon. I am very real. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Peak reality. Hyper-reality. What historical accuracy? The history books don't write about it, that's the problem. Son of a bitch. He's standing on my soul! I don't know what this is, but I feel like I should wrap it every time. I see you've come close to me. Thank you. Can't see shit! Okay, that's an interesting attack. This is like some... I'm getting like some classic energy from the music. Alright, come on. There we go. Big hit. Okay. Okay, get unlocked, get unlocked. Get greedy. Alright. Okay. Alright. Trying to come up with something clever, you have to give me much work. Lamb, be your homemade. Brooklyn, just like X. Yeah. That doesn't answer it. So both. You like both. I've not had clams. I've had mussels. Mussels are eight. I'm not really sold on them. Not much of a shellfish type of guy. Who says I'm a fisherman? Is it a crime to not be a big fan of shellfish? Fisherman, no. Oh, no. I knew a couple fishermen. But I wasn't a fisherman. And I've been many things. I mean, I distinctly remember we had a conversation of like, yeah, I've never been fishing. Are you sad that you don't get any seamen? See if I can get my ship back. I've also not tried Gallop. A lot I need to try. How do I do damage without doing damage? What? What? Okay, cool. Okay. But I need to pop it. So this is a healing thing. I need to pop it to be able to hurt it. Yeah, today I learned. Actually good to learn. Right, stop rotating, please. Or take it. Nope, some more flavors. I'm like, wow, that cop, he's crazy. He's done with like all of these without taking damage multiple times. Right, let's start an attack, please. Range on Athens Bay. No! Helps if I hit. That's on me. A little bit of a way. So the orange bit, we got the ball, get up with Gallop. What roll with like feed? What the urchin? What's your opinion on that? I am fucking dead. I'm not dead. I'm dying. See if we can just bomb rush it. There we go. Speed, the A-lift is down. What? You've tried alligator, didn't like the texture. I also didn't see what I just got. Need more chunks. What? Because we're at a point where strength doesn't actually change my weapon anymore. I'm gonna do strength and endurance. We're eating the Chevy bit. The Chevy, the car! Oh, true. Right, time to eat the land oysters. Time to kill the land oysters. Man, these guys are not messing around. Weirdest thing in meat category you've ever eaten. Something like duck feet. Yeah, but plenty of places eat like duck and chicken feet. That's not even like at weird, all things considered. You come back when you said you've eaten something like mealworms. These clowns, they ain't fucking around. Revy pickled. Can't be making this shit up. What shit? How do you know that all shit is made up? Food you eat. That's kind of a definition of shit. It's made of what you eat. Actually, it's made of technically what you don't. Of shit. Your poop is actually just what you didn't digest. And rather than ice dragon, it's more of a crystal dragon. I died. It's very easy to slide and fall. Yes, but that is also that's just because of the terrain, not because of like anything slidey. I imagine that like crystals are a little bit slidey if in like normal stone, but like not overtly so. Imagine that they're still like within the same ballpark of slidiness. Especially when they're rough like this ground. Didn't go through this whole damn game thinking it was ice cave just for you to say something crystal. I mean, it is crystal. What do you want me to say? Bye. Too far right. go for crystal. It's literally for Crystal Cave. I am gonna put the prismatic orb. Prism stone back on. Yeah. Kind of what the purpose is. I'm sorry, you didn't read the big location title. What is like blocking half your screen. You just tuned that out. My apologies for not realizing that you just like ignore what is not. It's like selective vision. There you go, I always wanted for that guy. Okay, we don't want to go that way. And not that way. But we can go this way. Dude, in Hollow Knight, I'd literally just play a song when doing the same. How have you run through this game not knowing any location of the code? What is on channel? Wonderful, you big castle. Yes, it's a cathedral town. How do I go from here? There has to be a reason to be over here. What's the point in coming over here? Is it just a dead end? It did the little it did the title thing, completely fucking ignored it. Well. Looks like a redundant path. That's what this got. Let me come to the middle. Guess there's no reason to go any further down. But what's the way back up? The way back up could just be use a bonfire. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna think. Use the bonfire. You can't tell me they weren't referring to item with a crystal. This is literally crystals. They're magic. That's ice. That's not ice. That's this nutty ice. Or you let me bonfire. Or are there too many people chasing? I mean, I don't mind if I die here. But surprisingly not dying. Can't see shit anymore. And there we go. Didn't get enough. I will hope we were at the Duke's Archive. We can go back to the Duke's Archive. Because we unlocked. We got a key which I think can take us back into the archive. Whatchamacallit? Jail. I'm gonna go to the archive jail. See if I can unlock the thing. Fuck those guys. Okay. And that means I can also come up here now because Steve is dead. I didn't even know it was up here. I also forgot how to get back to the archive cells. There's no chance in hell this is a mimic, right? Yeah. Ooh, Ember. You give me a balcony, there has to be something on the balcony. One thing on the balcony. Probably like soul of a proud hero. Great hero. That might be better. But I would take the ash. Ember, even. I'll take the ember. Got some nut. Well, I hope you enjoy both nut. Oh. Where was the doorway which I was walking back to where I was being? You hate on cute pistachios in a thought bag. The thing is, pistachios are fantastic. Oh. You know, you gotta enjoy your nuts more. You know, you can't just effortlessly enjoy nuts. Oh baby, a triple. What if I wanted a solid nut and God fed pistachios? Just enjoy them. Make them last. Savor them. Also, we're doing it for ground nut or whatever, why not pistachio? I think it was upstairs one. Ow. Ow. Was it upstairs one? It wasn't upstairs two. Top floor. I think that's too far. So we're gonna go top to bottom. Left your doorway. Doorway. Over on this side now. There's the doorway. Also, I can't be the only one who likes putting up in a ball and spoon him. Spoon him! Yeah, you are the only one. You're specifically the only one who puts nuts in a bowl and uses a spoon. I've gotta let you know. It's my fucking bro! Tim! Once I kill these guys, I'll shout you out. Go you! There we go! There he is in the flesh! No! I will not worry about my health. You can't make me. Super things respawn. I know the snake guys probably do, but do like the other guys. The wormy boys. What's wrong with my health? And how can you make it worse? You can make it worse by watching and witnessing my brilliance. So what I can just do is that. There we go. I don't know, have you checked your family register? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I didn't mean to make it worse. I thought we all liked me here. Is that not the truth? Do people hate me? Am I secretly unloved? They all plotting to like ruin me? My god, how could you? I thought you guys liked me. Everything I know is a lie. It's all a lie. Why? Why? Oh no, if we are still alive. I can legitimately be pouring my heart out, and right here we've just got who fucking asked. Some people are gonna die unloved, you know? I don't wish for you to be one of them. Getting some Panzerotti. Believe the also even fuck. I can Italian. Assassino, cappuccino. See? I could do with a cappuccino. I'm going back down Alondo. I could do with a cappuccino. We've got... I can make a cappuccino after stream. I can do that. Elfen, I've got juice. In 5th world. Okay, so Analondo. Where else can I fucking go? I think there's still a little bit more exploring I can do in these archives. So return to the Crystal Archive after I've been to Analondo to upgrade my flask. Get 30. Or... oh, I have to go to the actual archive one. What am I gonna say? We pay for everything from now on, so don't cry again, bro. Yo. So first, could you pay my rent? No, I'm kidding. No, the most important thing you can pay is just your time. Being here is the most wealth you can give. Much rent in your 1+2? I think my rent about £390 monthly. About. Yep. That's the cost of rent in not city in Scotland. That's right, I don't live in a city. I live near a city, I don't live in the city. Don't let your dreams be memes. Like, my town is within an hour of Glasgow. But Glasgow's like an easy daily commute if needed. But by virtue of not being in a city, like 80% of Scotland lives in the Central Belt. The Central Belt is like either within like 1.5 hours of Glasgow or 1.5 hours of Edinburgh. At one of those sides is much more expensive. I don't know why Edinburgh is so much more expensive than Glasgow. But that's what it is. Anyway, like in Glasgow you can double that for like a standard townhouse, and if you're in the city centre you can triple it at least. By virtue of not living in a city, you have much less people to tolerate. True, but you also have much less amenities. Granted, like I said, the city is within a day's, like an easy day's commute. Like 45 minutes on the train either way, like 30 minutes, 1 hour, you know. average it. You know, you spend less than 2 hours, 2 hours or less of your day commuting to Glasgow. You can still spend the rest of your day in Glasgow. Edinburgh's a community place. Yes. Edinburgh is the least Scottish city. That is a sentiment you find, especially from people who don't live in Edinburgh. Give me a hospital, grocery store run by a dude who drinks every night, and a fucking restaurant and a bar, and you're set. Well, that's the thing, like, healthcare, you know, tax paid. But at the same time, no, you're never more than like 45 minutes from like an actual hospital. Like, your town might not have like an actual emergency room hospital, but it will have like a clinic. Or have its like clinic. Capital of Scotland is really Scottish. True. Amazing how we managed to sort that out. I like cities. I mean, sometimes you're in a city and, you know, you can tell you're in a city by the smell. But, like, nothing wrong with cities. Traffic sucks.
So you have received a revelation. Very auspicious. I pray that through you...
Some of you want to throw a fucking flashbang out there because kids being allowed to finish. You're gonna get kids anywhere. You could live in the middle of a fucking nowhere and you have kids. In a town, you've got kids. In a city, you've got kids. Live in the middle of nowhere, travel the bitch, but you don't hear cars. Yeah. Like, you hear cars here, but you don't, you like, hear, you know, your sirens and whatnot. It's a town. What can I say? It's a town. It's got an urban core. It's not got, like, towers. It's not got a population density what makes you think, oh my god, there's sardines in a city. But at the same time, it could be a lot worse. So, back to the Duke's archive. I think there's more exploring to be done. I don't know, like... Would I like to be in a city? Being in a city would be fantastic. But am I happy in a town? I am more than happy in a town. I think there's a trade-off for living rural. If you like rural, it's like the best. There's benefits and drawbacks, but being rural, you definitely need a mode of transportation. Like, you know what the happy medium is? A happy medium is a town of like 20 to 30,000 people. That is a happy medium. It's just urban enough to have like an urban center. You have a few bars, you have a good amount of takeaways and restaurants. You have a couple like nice amenities. It's also small enough that like everybody lives on their own like house. You won 300 off in business, 60% chance to not be open. That's also true, like, you're more likely to have weekends and whatnot off in a town than you do in a city. But at the same time, you know, for places you go, like, good mode of transportation, a really good transportation, yeah. I wouldn't want to live rural without a good internet connection and a car. That's the double whammy. That's the pyramid of needs of living rural. One car, and like at least 150 megabit down, 20 megabit up. No, more's better, but that's like the minimum. I mean, I'm just too used to having like 1.6 gig. No, living in 2026. Going to racing fast with stuff. And business doesn't really bother me, considering it won't be a job. And that's double-edged sword, because most proper rural areas haven't even upgraded to full unpart. Yeah. 100%. Like, unironically, in a lot of rural locations, I've got a friend who moved out, basically, it was a plot of land, which was purchased from a farmer. So it has absolutely no infrastructure. And what they... For high-speed internet, they literally had to get Starlink. So they get like 200 meg down. If there was no alternative. There was like not even like copper to the premises. There was no copper line. There was no infrastructure that existed. Problem with internet is that you're already fucking getting fucked about lube. And we get fucked without lube by looking at graph. I mean, if you're damned if you don't, you might as well be damned if you do, right? Yeah, I like that. If you're already damned if you don't, you might as well do. Okay, nothing would allude to domestic terrorism, please. I don't want to be implicated. It'd be a funny headline, but I don't want to be implicated in any of those headlines. Like the Starlink with screw price. Yeah, 100%. Like my ISP, like, they're consistent, but they're also inconsistent. Like, we always get minimum like 800 meg, average like 1200 meg. Peak days 1500. That's good. Once every like 6 weeks, they'll just die at like 2 AM for 3 hours and not tell you about it. Which I mean is fine if you're in, and then 1 in 3 times it'll be just like 3 days gone. You're not gonna access the internet for like 2 days. Like, oh yes man, ISP, like fucking love him. But it is what it is. What can you do? With ISPs are more consistent, but with I think with the new ISP going in my region, which has like a better bandwidth network for fiber. They're in some of the areas nearby, but we still need to like invest in my local zone. Have a perfectly sizable land back in Turkey, most of it's farmland, there's no amenity. Yeah. Can't do shit here. It's double-edged. There's no winning. Everything you do, everywhere you live, everything you see, there's a benefit and a drawback to it all. Although I am starting to realise why there's always the television shows about the people emigrating to like rural locations and rural locations in different countries. It's like, just to live in it is so much different, man. You're telling me for what you pay for like a 1-bed flat in the city, you can get like a 4-bedroom and a pool? Right? Like, once you reach a certain point, like, what are you really losing by taking that deal? Let's go to Filing Shrine. Let's go put that thing in the wall hole. I mean, I'm no an expert is not even the word. I can't tell you what to do. Only you can tell you what to do. Hey, Sleepy.
no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
I don't know, man. You're sleeping on the job.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
There is something that's too much money. 100%.
Very well.
There's too much anything. Everything is at its peak in moderation. There is a ceiling at which you no longer feel the benefits of money. Like, I'm not saying that, like, having more money is going to be a bad thing, but once you reach enough money, it becomes a problem where you start seeing problems which you never needed to see ever. There's such a thing as too much wealth. There's such a thing as dragon thickness. I'm really liking the term dragon thickness nowadays. As described by Tolkien as, for example, Smaug, or like any of your stereotypical dragons in media. Dragon thickness is the hoarding of wealth for no other means than to have it. And sleep on it. Yeah, this is also true. So I'm liking this term in reference to, like, you've got the billionaires out there, and their problem is that they're trying to get rid of money, but they can't get rid of it quickly, and they're not even trying, half of them aren't even trying to get rid of money, they're just sitting on it. Who needs, like, $14 billion? What you gonna do with $14 billion? You know? Stop with sleeping on your wealth. Do something with it. I reckon I go now. Have you ever been able to finish what we have? Well, we don't need the humble brag. But if that's your case, that's your case. And there's nothing wrong with money. Just do something. Become a patron of them. Invest. Have a business plan. Even just have it somewhere where someone's making use of it and you still make its profit. I have no idea where to go now. I think there's nothing. Where can I go? I can go to the ghost place. How do I buy the things of the ghosts? Where do I buy them from? I know if there was a vendor who was selling the things would let you attack ghosts. I don't know where they are. Go back to a bartering system, then the millionaires will steal all for free. I would go back to feudalism and it would be a free attack. You don't realize it's grand with a tipping point richness or even a certain loss in but making more money. Yeah. Point. Yeah. But at some point, you're no longer, like, part of the ecosystem and money just doesn't exist anymore, but we're still calculating it like it does and everyone else gets screwed because of the inflation because of it. Like, there's a certain point where people get too much wealth that our money doesn't touch the ecosystem anymore. And it's an ecosystem. And, like, it takes a lot of money for a lot. I'm not, like, blaming anyone for, like, having money.
That's
Oh yeah, got an ember.
you have there. I know what you're thinking. But
Yeah.
I'm no good with those.
I mean, you can only do what you
It won't
can.
be easy.
There's only so much one person can do, but
I'm afraid you'll have to look for someone else.
I'd have to give it to someone else, got it. I don't need any of that then.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Anywhere I can go back down in the like jungle? Yes, there is. I can go towards the Hydra. But I'm gonna check this area first. There's also the dragon that's blocking the bridge. Yeah. But money doesn't trickle down is a problem. Like, plenty of people have been sold in the fact that, like, if the rich people know, like, if they have a means of keeping their money, I'm not saying, like, keeping their money, like, they shouldn't have it, but, like, if they don't have a means of... Alright, let's start again. The idea that rich people having money means that they make incentives, business, investment, whatnot, makes poor and makes more money for poor people. It doesn't trickle down. Like, trickle down economics is fractional of what we intend. Yeah. Like, there's no correct answer to it. We've not been a proper communist society. What happens in a communist society? You could say that people like start to lose their incentives because everything is even. Like, socialism, yeah. I'm not trying to get political in any way, and I'm not trying to like put a political opinion down. There's benefits and drawbacks with every political system that exists, every economic system that exists. Right now we're just in like a drawback, focused time. Like, every region has a different peak. We're no longer in a golden age. And because we're no longer in a golden age, people want to figure out what the next thing is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I also went the wrong way. But wrong. Capitalism should not go with uncontrolled. Uncontrolled capitalism leads to oppression. Not even say, it doesn't even sound like that, controversial. You need to have checks and balances. Just like in a political system, economics needs to have checks and balances. You need to keep the market relatively fair. It doesn't need to be entirely fair, but it does need to be relatively fair. Because you need to be able to promote new business to compete with old business. And you need to be paid for your labor, for your time. That's how most people make their money. The definition of working class is being paid for your labor. People who are no longer working class, because you've got the middle class, which is people who are still oftentimes paid by their labor, but their labor is often specialized, or they have to be like it's not just like black and white. And then you've got the wealthy class, which they no longer need to trade their labor or their time for money. Money is like a byproduct. Disagreed, lower that shit. People literally lobby Congress about fucking political figures with the hope they can the maximum amount of... Yes! Yes! I mean, it's not... I want to say it's less open lobbying in the UK than say America, but like, no democracy is free from commercial and industrial interest guiding the invisible hand. Nothing is safe on it. Even in autocracy, you will still have sycophants trying to guide the invisible hand of a market, the invisible hand of the ecosystem, in their advantage. I'm looking for something. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Anyway, not that I dislike the topic, but let's steer away from like economics and politics. It is a bit out my field, and I don't want the topic to get heated. If people really, mainly with people who go into crime, it's not about making money in the most clean way, it's about making your time worth a minimum wage. By some do. Okay. I think we definitely need to like tone it down now. Great. Oh, this is bell call. This is not the right way. Forward, right, and up. We can only try to make the road better than you left it. Or leave the road better than you found it. Grilled cheese would sound really good. Yeah. Granted, like, I kind of fed into that. It's definitely time to see a array. Is there a right way? I'm trying to get to the other side of the undead parish. Also a generation of people. Yo. What are you trying to say? Just because I'm a demon who has seen many things throughout the millennia doesn't mean that I'm old. That's offensive. The demons. Everyone has the issue within their generation. Like, people like to separate generations. They're all going through, while not the same problems, there's always a similarity between them. There's more similarities than there are differences. I was wondering which Dark Souls that was. I thought it was a different Dark Souls. Oh, bonfire. I found in the 30s. What, the actual 30s? Like when Jesus died? Damn, how could you? Oh no, man, I'm not feeding this misinformation. That's what it is, it's misinformation. Grilled cheese and ham. Fun fact. Ow. It no longer becomes a grilled cheese when you add in other ingredients, technically. When you add in other ingredients, it technically becomes a milk. Motherfucker. I'm trying to go back to Tholaire, you motherfucker. Fuck melt. Don't fuck the melt. Nah. 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 We are stickler for the rules here. If something else touches that, it's now a melt. Also, depending on the type of bread you use and how you toast it, it can be a panini. A panini is just a melt on certain bread, or, well, mostly done in a panini press. Like, there's a Venn diagram here of, like, grilled cheese, melt panini. Grilled cheese but pretentious. Grilled cheese derogatory. Oh, great sandwich, toast, bread, butter, and grilled American cheese. Bread, butter, and cheese is a grilled cheese. You add ham and fat, and the ham and cheese melt. What's so hot? Okay, why would it be a panini? I don't know for the specifics. Panini press to toast it. Definitely. That has to be actual type of bread. Have to be like a ciabatta for paninis. Isn't panini if you squish too much? Maybe it's just for panini press. Yeah, it could just be for panini press. Which is a bit like I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was bread specific. Like if either column A, column B, or both. There is a philosophy to grilled cheeses, yeah. When do we get our Metal Gear Solid like monologue, but it's just about grilled cheese, panini, and melt ratio? I'm wondering how to. Are you on your phone? I mean, it makes sense. You have a poster of press at your desk. That could be a second option. You have a frying pan in your room? We assume that you're watching it on your fridge. A perfectly acceptable fifth option. Speech to text. Fair enough. He's using the technology they invented for cars. Like, if I'm quick enough. Oh! Okay. How do I get over there? Don't say use a bow. How many arrows do I even have? Not a lot. Unless I'm grim. Nothing. I mean, nothing really. Where's Rashad? You can clip whatever you like. This way. Yes, it was this way. I should have just went to Filing Shrine and ran through the Undead Berg that way. I'm such a fool. Why did I go backwards? You know what? I'm a gamer. That's why I went backward. Oh, hello. Goodbye. What if I'm a mystery of many men? What is that? What is that URL? Impartial shaken admin. This is barter. You know what? I feel proud, lucky, humbled that that is the Earl. Damn. Gotta work on that. Skill issue. Do I have a level? I might have a level. What? What? Yes, I do. Oh, damn. He didn't skip gymnastics class. Oh, it's not for... Find out. And they do like no damage. Is armor real? Does armor actually matter in Dark Souls 1? Oh, feel free to make more grilled cheese. I have actually not had a grilled cheese in a while. I should make a ham and cheese melt someday. I should make a ham and cheese melt after the stream because I have only eaten a peanut butter jelly sandwich and a flapjack today. To be fair, that flapjack is fucking dense and lovely. I don't know, it's like a ground grain bar? I forget what grain it's like an oat and like a bar of like oats. Like an oat bar.
Oh, hello, dearie. You left me
I think it's an
high
oat
and
bar.
dry for a while there. I
Like a
thought
soft
maybe
oat bar.
you'd forgotten about me. Are you back for more of my moss then? Plenty of it here, freshly peeled, just for you.
Eat butter. No. $4,000 for transient curse.
Drat.
Not butter, better. Better. Yeah, that was just today.
Oh, a pleasure to see
So,
you again.
Gibby, I'm gonna ask you a question. How many transient curses will I need? Like, just a ballpark. Like, how many should I start with? Because right now I can buy 3. Should I need more than 3? Well, I need like 8, is the question. I think I should...
Fine
14.
then, but you'll regret it.
Let's use Crown Knight one too. I know you're trolling. So if that makes 5... Let's start with 5.
I thought you
Oh, you only have 4? Oh, I don't like that.
come again if you please.
I'm going through the danger zone. Have you been down there and already picked up the 2 free ones? No, I have not. I didn't even know there were any free ones. Nah. What? fucked up looking man. Sure. Nah, I'm gonna take that personally. I'm allowed to. I'm in charge here. I'm gonna take that personally, and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't even know I've got like a bonfire down there. Just as many as you can with your how high your strength is shouldn't be too much of an issue. Nice. Dead. And where is Havel again? I should fight him now that I've got more strength. A text room is banned. In fact, text room is banned, but man isn't. What? I don't know. Automod hasn't flagged anything. Check your privilege. Maybe it's gathered worth nothing. Wait, it's with nothing. There's a 69, which is nice. That's not automod. Well, no one should get in the middle of use grilled cheese. I think you're putting too much attention on me and not enough attention on your grilled cheese. I think you should put more attention on the cheese and less attention on me. At the specific moment you're making a grilled cheese. One thing that's like a very controversial opinion to make, that you should pay more attention to your grilled cheese. Oh, hello. Why are you down here? Okay. Oh yeah, you do get 2-3-1. Motherfucker. You think? Do you think that I pay attention to people's goat cheese and forget about my own goat cheese at times? No, I think you're paying too much attention to me and not enough attention to your grilled cheese. I think that is the main cause of your problems, at least right now. I think right now, at least, you should be paying more attention to your grilled cheese and less attention to me. At least until your grilled cheese is finished. Then you can come back to having your attention back on me. Yeah, but your grilled cheese deserves your respect. It deserves your respect. Are you giving your grilled cheese the respect it actually deserves? Oh good, they dropped them. What amount to a struggle meal is a grilled cheese is not a struggle meal. Grilled cheese is an art form. And you notice that it's just right there because I accidentally said great cheese. That's because it is great. You're not giving it enough respect. I'm not even like an avid grilled cheeser. I'm saying it as it is. You don't disrespect grilled cheese in this house. Ow. My throat! My beautiful throat! I use that to eat! I'm done with the grilled cheese. You just ate 2 whole breads worth. Like slices of bread? Loaves of bread? 2 whole loaves of bread? How much cheese did you have? Evidently. More curves. Half a packet. A packet is a kilogram. Damn. Bro just had like nearly 2 kilograms of goat cheese. How are you like still sitting up? Like lie down. That's a lot of cheese. Depends on the type of turkey. Like we can get some big turkeys. Sweating a bit, nothing much. Light meal. That's what I'm thinking. You're telling me to eat better? That's like that's like so much cheese. That's so much grilled cheese. I think in the standard terms I use like half or a little over half a stick. Define stick. It's like the biggest question like in the UK, what the fuck is a stick of butter? We normally get butter in, sometimes it's half kilo, sometimes it's 400 grams, sometimes it's 800 grams, and sometimes it's a kilo. As well as getting blocks of butter, like artisanal butter, which is like the better butter for cooking, which comes in like 200 and 250 gram packets. Have like a baking amount of butter, almost. You sure you didn't bake a grilled cheese? Like even at that, like 1 kilogram of flour does not equal like 1 kilogram of bread. I'm an idiot.
You are no different from the rest. So be it. Prepare to meet your doom.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna walk away and hopefully he's not angry to me next time I come back. Like everything here was trying to kill me. You gotta understand that. Not my fault, but I do mad damage. I'm gonna risk it. Oh. I'm an idiot. Half a brick of butter, usually 200 grams, estimate one I usually get is 100. Yeah, but like we have very weird measurement of butter, I feel like. Like, I think we're not indicative of like the standard measurement of butter. Go upstairs first. Humanity. I think you can probably leap down there, but then leap around to get back. Let's do it. Well, that's 80 grams of butter, 1,300. A good snack. Good snack, he tells you. Good snack. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Ladder goes in one direction. Which way does it start? Is the question. I'm gonna eat all. You can eat a lot. I mean, that's just the standard fare of all you can eat. If you're not actually eating, like, efficiently, why are you eating all you can eat? Like, a lot of all you can eat places I'm gonna be real, a lot of all you can eat aren't that great. You can say that, like, yeah, you can get good, like, good ratio of, like, effort to budget, then that's kind of rough, buddy. Okay, I'm not coming back this way. I think it just hates me now. True. Yeah. With efficient ways to do it. Just like eat for shrimp. Eat. Wait, what was around this direction again? Just a lap back. Okay, now that is funny. That is actually kind of funny. Also, does Pizza Hut still do the all-you-can-eat ice cream? Like the unlimited refills? I'm sorry, buddy. It was an accident. Yeah. Does Pizza Hut still exist? That is a question, actually. Like, it does. But I've not seen one in years. I mean, I think everyone here generally prefers Domino's. I mean, like I said, I've not seen a Pizza Hut in literally years. What's that feeling? Oh! Open the gate! I think I prefer Domino's because at least here, like, Pizza Hut was a fit-in establishment. Pizza Hut never really took off as a delivery establishment, at least not that I know of in the UK. Domino's definitely took off as a delivery establishment. I've never seen a Domino's you can fit in and eat. So, Pizza Hut couldn't, like, compete after, like, its in-store momentum started dying down, which it started dying down a long time ago. And then how do I get back down there then? Big problem with Pizza Hut, they're owned by Pepsi. Pepsi is a company that's big on things to work with more beneficial products and prioritizing it. Yeah. You know, at the same time, KFC is also run by Pepsi. And Taco Bell. That's why you see so many Taco Bell KFC combos. Enemy got captured by the enemy, somehow got a defensive. I need a new transient curse. But yeah. Thing is, we don't really have like a lot of Mexican stuff in the UK. Taco Bell isn't really Mexican, I'm gonna be honest. But I don't know, it like the benefit it has in America is it is really fucking cheap. And so people have it because it is really fucking cheap. Not really fucking cheap here. Like, the prices feel like they've got a... Got, like... They're a little bit underpriced. Let's be real. Where do I go? This feels maybe right. This is not right. I have a fucking thing here. Yeah. I mean, we've got like cheap breakfast stuff, and then we got like cheap, not cheap breakfast stuff. You can get like cheap breakfast stuff pretty handily if you know where to look. Subway used to be good. Emphasis on the used to. They are now far too expensive for what you get. Not saying there's not good stuff in Subway, it's just not what it used to be. Like, I don't dislike it, but like, I don't really go out for it. Like, if I had the option of going to Subway or literally anywhere else, Subway's like, not early on that list. Literally anywhere else is a bit early on that list. Yeah, they do just increase prices. It's so expensive to get a 6-inch now. A 6-inch now, I feel like costs more than a foot long they used to. Entirely fair. I don't know, Subway's business methods are kind of bad though, because they take the franchise route a bit too aggressively, and it means that there's very little to no quality control. There's very little support of the actual store owners because they're like technically independent. Oh god. I see dead people. Okay. Staircase, where do you take me? But yeah, your local establishment, you know, support them. They keep the lights on. They keep the economy ticking. They deserve your love. And it's so dark down here. Is this what they call the abyss? Stay here for no dead end. Dead end. go to a new place, you get everything on a burger, slowly eliminate ingredients until you get your perfect setup. You know what? At least you have a strategy. Woo! We're taking Ember. Gotta respect people with a strategy. I feel like I'm a very boring person when I order stuff. I like to order familiar things I enjoy. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes experimenting is nice. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like to experiment. It depends on what the mood is. But like, if it's a quick eat, it's something I know I like. If it's something I want to try out, oh, and that's a specific type of meal, man. What can I say? They're not the same. You're allowed to eat what you like. Let no one talk shit about you for eating what you like. And if you like goat balls, you like goat balls. I'm not stopping you. Or cracked red eyes. Okay. Okay, dodge. Where are you even worth? 1, 2? Not bad. Does this take you out? Yes, it does take you to the Valley of the Drakes. Okay. Can I... These are still gonna, like, fucking slaughter me. I'm gonna see if it... Be a bonfire nearby, right? Like, surely, yeah, this area has a fucking bonfire. Maybe not this area in particular, but like, down here in general. We can't go to the Befiling Shrine one anymore, so like, how am I supposed to like come back to here? Okay, so that just cut short of the... Okay. Could use the bonfire at Andre. Go into the forest. That's the forest habitat. I don't remember where it is, though, is the issue. Really? Probably somewhere to rest nearby. I would not be... Perhaps there's a roofing that people... I would not be able to tell where I am. I would just not have brain as well. I mean, it's just a dark zone. No, in Dark Souls, you know? I have a dark place somewhere. Big sludge. Big sludge. It's the dark part. Exactly. Fuck are you? A youth with skulls would explode. I do like the lighting. That is nice. Go! Do I need one or two of them to upgrade my weapon? I don't know. Probably two. That's a thing. The lightning with skulls give up when we die. That's nice. Very nice. Context. It matters. I don't like dark areas. I mean, dark areas are kind of meant to be a little bit disorienting. I feel like. This is at least a little bit disorienting. Suddenly, enemy abyss is watching you. Oh! This is a big staircase. This is a huge staircase. Weakness, amazing ring. Weakness, death. Like, it feels like it wouldn't exist for nothing. Fuck it, I'm jumping in. Alright, I'm gonna try what I was saying. Go to Undead Parish and go see if I can find the tunnel way down into that area. Or I am like high as fuck and it doesn't exist. I will also double check. Oh yeah.
Well,
I didn't know I gave it to you.
No, just leave the rest to me. Andre Yavastora gets.
You mean another
done.
loaf
You shall
of
see.
grilled cheese? Yeah, 2 Titanite chunks. What's the difference? A lot, actually.
I'll be seeing you then.
Grilled cheese is an individual sandwich. Like, how do you make, like, a loaf into a grilled cheese? Tell me. Do you just, like, hollow it out? You make, like... You just put cheese in... No. I mean, logistically, how do you turn one loaf? Like, how much... Do you, like, slice the bread? Is it pre-sliced? Do you, like, toast each individual slice and put cheese in the middle? Do you... Like, we need to know the logistics of how you turn a fucking loaf into a fucking grilled cheese. It's like... I was about to say it's not rocket science, but it kind of is. Like, if you have an entire loaf of bread, that's like 6 things you need to toast. I mean, doing it lengthwise, like, you still need to toast, like, half a dozen to a dozen slices of bread. I don't know how big your bread is. It's no slice. But you just said you slice long way. Do you just like chop it in half? Do you literally just chop the bread in half and throw cheese in the middle? How big's the toaster? I want to know what toaster you have. How big are the toaster to fit a loaf of bread in? Actually, I think I remember. Oh, is it like an actual toaster oven? First of all, an actual toaster oven. So that's different to a toaster. A toaster's a thing you pop bread in and then you press the thing and flip slides down like beep, toast's done. Oh, I can actually do damage now. Shit. I'm not gonna ask any more questions about this bread. With no knowing. Look, the more we ask, the more convoluted this fucking grilled cheese gets. So you're making a panini. I'm making a joke there. Nah, I'm making you question yours. What do you think's happening here? Like, what I want you to do right now, the loaf of bread you're about to fucking eat, I want you to get, like, the nutritional information out and tell me how many fucking calories are in that loaf. And then tell me if it's, like, the third one you've made. I am in the middle. In fact, you know what? No one's killing me. Tell you what, I got nothing. Why you lie to me? Oh, I thought you said you sent a picture. Never mind. I misread. Not jumping the gun much faster than that. Listen. IQ hits the ground as soon as go live is clicked. Have some patience for your fellow man. Nope, I'm not perfect. I'm only slightly perfect. There we go, that's what I wanted. Unless this one takes me back to the Undeadburg, which... Okay, it's not this one. There's another tower somewhere that leads to the underground. Yeah, this is the one from right here. There's so many fucking bonfires in the Undead Burg and with like nothing. In the fucking dark zone. Oh, alright, Darkwood Basin. Maybe that's the other side of a Darkwood Basin. That could be. You know what? Let's get fucking killed by Medusa. Medusa? No. Guys, like these. The Hydra. That's it. Come on, Hydra. Two heads, maybe three left. Next one. Last one. Oh, didn't have to kill the last one. Dusk Crown Ring. Oh. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Not rude. Dusk Crown. Dusk Crown Ring. Maximum Crypt. Nullify Curse. I did do it. Grants extra magic casting. Okay. No. Hello, dude. Okay, so next area to go, I guess, is where the dragons are. I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna go back down to get the souls back again. It's not actually that many. Not actually that many. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna go left, see if I can find another tower down. I think there's one near the butterfly arena. We'll go down near the butterfly arena. Did I open the magic door? I don't know if I opened the magic door. I haven't been through the magic door. Do I have a thing to go through the magic door? I don't have a thing to go through the magic door. Who has a thing to buy to go through the magic door? Not Andre. Actually thinking. Not Andre. Not Pyro guy. Miracle guy. It's pressing. It's pressing. He's pressing it. He's pressing it good. He's nearby. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 I remember where he is. Yep, no, I remember exactly. It's the guy after you defeat the butterfly. He is mystical. What you talking about? Was it 10,000? It wasn't 2,000. Was it 8,000? I think it was either 10 or 20,000. Which key? Oh. What? Not this guy. No, it's the guy after Bell Gargoyle? How do I keep alive? I don't want to hit him. Think. Ah. Surely I should talk to this guy for the guy here. I'm gonna Nope. Right. I'm gonna go back where I came. Next guy I talked to, I guess, is Andre. I'm gonna go directly to him. I think that brother staircase down this side. Right, the guy I was thinking of is the guy after Bell Gargoyle. Hey, you signed up to watching it. It's good. It's always been good. We don't interact with tree. This is another tree. Behind this wall. I have the right wall. I don't think there's any way down on the right wall either. No. Looks like back to Andre it is. I feel like I'm missing a path around here. Technically strict repackaged, but yeah. Keep general. I mean, we have a food chat. That's a lot smaller than I was expecting. You talk a big game.
Well, hello again. You need...
Ah yes, the crest of Artoria, 20,000.
Oi,
Okay.
where are you off to?
I don't know, man. I feel like you talked a big game.
What's good?
Expecting something monstrous. To be fair, it is kind of monstrous that you've had 3 of them. Let's be real. I'm not denying that that isn't monstrous. Yeah, like a whole ass loaf of like a Hovis. You don't say! You don't say! I'm glad we agree that a loaf of bread is too much. Glad we can come to an understanding. Feel a bit. Door is open. Woo! Got a new zone! Woo! I might actually be over leveled for this one. Woo! Actually brutal. 1 second, coming back out. Enjoy that battle, Kevin. Now, where's the other guy? There you are. Now I can peacefully explore this area, which is... Ow. That's right, get fucked. Yeah, the shield parry is kinda not. The only way to deal with for guys who are too quick. Big. Yo, good Victor. If only it wasn't dark. I wonder how much endurance you'd need to be able to not battle in full Halo. Whistleblowers. I mean, I got nothing against whistleblowers. I think it's a shame that, you know, kinda need them. I think a lot of them can get, you know, kinda fucked by virtue of whistleblowing, but, you know, they're doing good work. Yeah. Also true. Like, for some people who think they're whistleblowers, and they're definitely, like, it's a bit of a non-issue, and then there's, like, the whistleblower. There's whistleblowing, which is correct, and then there's whistleblowing, which is like, yes, I want to just release state and business secrets of it. For the sole reason of releasing state and or business secret. There's whistleblowers who are actually like releasing information about things happening. Illegal things, things which like are dangerous, things which are not healthy. No, they should be promoted. Oh, maybe not in that business, but like what they do, the act of like a lot of them get unduly hurt for it. I don't know. It's just be professional, you know. So, it was a very like political adjacent topic. That's my take. Like, there's things which should be revealed, and there's things which don't need to be revealed. I think a lot of people make good grilled cheese on a George Foreman. Let's be real, a George Foreman is just like a panini press with a bit of steroid. I'm gonna say it. Also, George Foreman's would not have sold as well if they weren't actually like George Foreman. Controversial take. Remove George from performing and you no longer have George Foreman grill. Congratulations. What you gonna do? Can I fucking die? That's what you're gonna do. I was trying to meet my bro. Where's my bro went? Lost him. Yeah, he got shaped. I was down this side because I've seen Bro. I've seen Onion Bro. I want to talk to Onion Bro. Unless that was like a shadow thing. Hallucination. A mirage of a jungle. Okay, that's why I came down. But I just black in a circle. I want to read that. No. We're gonna flow that again. With more of a puddle, let's be real. Dimes! Speak to me. Boss. I did it. Did what? I don't know. Playing a little bit dangerously close to bad edge. I hear water on a pool. Armor. Is this where? Yes, it is. There's my soul. You're not invited to the cookout. Oh, hey. Just because I can compare like my body 724 to people. Crystalline, British gone. Crimson no. Eastern 45. 3. $52 Trell. 92. But to rev that out, probably need like another 20 levels. I don't know. That's my ruin chest is 7.9. With the armor has been put on there. I can actually read the crystal in it, for example. Compare that to 5th. More poise. Evil has the most poise. Yeah. Evil definitely has the most poise. I would battle with it, wouldn't I? Yeah. Interesting. Someone like McIntyre probably without using a heavy weapon. Wonder how much the Katarina Knight armor set when I find it. Grilled banana the night too. I've not really had a grilled banana, but I think like just from understanding bananas, they probably are quite nice. I've had plantain. Actually, no, I have not been grilled. I've had a fried banana before. I could try seaflip again. I'm not just looking to kill bosses, I am legitimately exploring. This is me legitimately exploring. Rat adjacent. Hey, I have had deep fried banana before. And it wasn't even in Scotland. Out of the door. Technically it's like more like threaded, which is like deep fried, but it's been like coated in like flour, maybe a light batter. Yo, shrooms. Wait, and not aggressive? Okay, I won't attack them then. Made nachos from Taco Bell accidentally with chocolate sauce. You know what? Fair. You are aggressive. Because the chest isn't fair, unless the mimic. Don't encourage this. That wasn't good, you know. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. People dip fries in milkshakes over time. Ooh, more ember. Look, like I said, don't let anyone talk shit about how you enjoy eating. Now, that's not to say don't talk shit, but don't let anyone talk shit about how you eat. Everyone is entitled to eat how they like. And that's a lot of cheese. That's all I'm saying, that's a lot of cheese. That's hardly enough cheese. I shudder to imagine what enough cheese looks like. Go to a fondue like fountain and you just walk away with a fountain. Yeah, no, this cheese is enough for me. Oh shit. Big dog. Oh, cat there. That's not enough souls for what that kill was. There's so many of them. We have a panic attack at Arby's. We don't have an Arby's. It doesn't exist here. Maybe in London. It doesn't exist here. No. Oh, lucky we are. What, where we don't have an Arby's? Oh shit. To be fair, I've not heard a lot of good things about Arby's. Okay, I have an idea what this one is. What this one is. That's definitely a boss arena. But maybe I won't go that way. There needs to be a bonfire nearby. What's my problem with not finding bonfires? Maybe within that direction I ran away from. Or there were cat bears. There are no more Arby's in the whole of the UK, which is surprising because we like to place random fast food places everywhere. Kind of true. Lunch ruined, bitches stolen, wallet ran, taste bud fuck. Also known as a weekend in Arby's. Like with a lot of American fast food, and we don't have a lot of them. We only started getting Popeyes in the last couple of years. Ow. Or it maybe over cheese. Well, let's say it's over cheese, but 2 kilos of bread. One thing is, you put yourself up to this. Wait, this all can be run back. Okay, no, yeah. But I need to know. I really want to try and rend these up a pipe. So you should give one of the circular big loading card out. Just make a cheese ball. Like, what's that? What's that you're eating? I've hollowed out a loaf of bread to turn it into a ball, and I filled it entirely with cheese. I've turned myself into a cheese ball, Morty. Cheese ball Rick. Quote, little known film called Little Nicky. Popeye's chicken is with cheese! And this is not unusual, pretty sure how to get the problem with double case. Thing is, Indies does look like it's got some decent, like, fast food burger choice. Like, there's nothing wrong with the fact that, like, half a fast food place are just burgers. Sometimes all you need is a good burger. Gotta reset my flask. I'm gonna go into that arena. I can remember how to get back to where I was. Halls Jr.'s left. Don't know Halls Jr. I think in general though, like, we don't have like the largest selection of American fast food, but it's on downhill. Especially the ones which like prioritize franchising outside of America. McDonald's, Burger King, etc. All a bit, What's going up, bro? What's going up? Somehow I'm gonna get like diminishing return on actually investing here, and also hate. Yeah, that is true. Ooh, Trend Humanities, on that. Local man shout that food. Oh, you're back. Where's the place? Where's the place? Here it is. This is the quick web back stop. Have to dodge a fucking bear cat. These bears are not dogs, they are cats. No, is it? Do you mean Kingston, like the ram? No, the real problem is Subway. Not that I'm the person who would order jalapenos. I almost code from jalapenos as a joke, but almost like straight up like didn't think twice about it. But one of the problems with Subway is jalapenos, you always get the jalapeno stems. I've not been following that. but I'm not gonna put my 2 cents in. Hey, we're not misogynist here. Dog. Yo. X right. Take it. Big. Man, I love missing. Right, I'm not gonna lie. Was I over level? I feel like you get a bone with defeating him. I feel like he is a lot easier to people like. I mean, he's a good boy. Thank you for telling me about Edge Cave. I can get back. Alright, let's see what we are. Boost critical attacks, that's not bad. Reverse me a bit. Honestly, what I wanted to do, and it's just a case of being motivated one day, is try to make a trigger in like Nightbot or StreamerBot, so that it automatically responds to him. Like, I don't know. Pushing your one-sided, like, ideas? I don't know, it's all one-sided. Oh, I thought I was on fire because of the bloodstain. I need to get back to it. Dark Souls beckoned. I took a hiatus, like, okay, I know I'm coming back. I know I'm getting Dark Souls. I need to get back to Hollow Knight. It's not like forever gone. But like, you know, the schedule's a bit tied up. Right, where to now? I can traverse the abyss. Is the abyss maybe a hole I try to dive into? Yeah, Grand Strat game came out. That sucked a lot of my time. I got okay at it. Now it's waiting for content for it. There's another technically Grand Strat game I do want to play. I'm thinking maybe do that as recording. But like, boy, I've got like a special place in my heart for a game called Terror and Victor. Like, it's not a pretty, like, game, but it's a hell of a game. Oh, wait, that's nothing about... No, actually, that hiatus was not a hyperfixation. That hiatus was just, you know, a little bit of burnout, a little bit of holiday season. The only thing I really did play during that time was the cool whole vintage story. That's the thing. I'd only lasted a short while. I had a spare I could use in the meantime. That was actually the glasses thing happened after I came back. Don't read into it. Nothing crazy. No. Not. You can't make me. Perhaps with incentive, but not right now. Perhaps make it granny glasses. You know what? Perhaps we set some sort of channel goal for it. You can get like actual commission. What am I looking for? Oh no, not point. Maybe like a bit goal. It doesn't need to be any time over a short period of time. It'll just be something what a goal can actually be like, yo, here's a goal. I would see how much like something like the actual commission something would look like. Is it? I'm thinking, is it worth getting like a lot more? Oh, it's getting more. He does have a. I can imagine he definitely does have a small collection of crowns growing. What? No. Actually, almost at. Not great. One second, that's 10.9. 19.5. I'm currently at 16. 13. Maybe. It works with, I think, half of it if you're. You've done it before. Just I rent a ray and I put it up by like 25 or 50k. That's the thing, every time it gets cashed in, it gets bigger. Front the door of chaos. The stream stop inflation of killing me, man. I can't. Okay, that's the door of chaos. You know what? This is a perfect location so that we can try the rest of this one. I can't kindle this one, but I can kindle the other one. Hey man, you can watch as much as you want, but it is what it is. But is the bonfire in the arena, or is the bonfire after? Oh, why would I do it at the start of a stream? I want to do it in the best of the best moment. True. Tactical. Get it after? If you got some fucking inside the trade and ray of end points. Nope. The way to make the most points is literally. The way to make the most points is to be a tier 3 sub and to donate a lot. Ooh, someone just killed Krelag. But that's the most efficient way of getting a lot of points. There we go. No, that's not what I was looking for. Yeah, so in Dark Souls 1, every time someone kills like a boss and rings a bell, if you're connected online, that bell rings when someone rings a bell. To ring the bell, you have to kill the boss before it. So you got the bell for gargoyles and you got that bell. So that means that someone killed Kraylag, climbed up and rung the bell. Someone else just killed Kraylag. Like, I'm gonna watch Hollow Knight and wait till you just about to get off a couple more hits and bam, end stream. It is neat, isn't it? Well, it is neat, isn't it? Now, stream stuff is probably on Twitch then. I hope it's perfect. Time to fucking die! I hope that lava too fast. So right now it's set up so that I actually have to do the stuff manually. But I probably could set it up to be automatic. There's probably a way on Streambot to do it. I think that's what I want to do. It's just when I set goals to play games. Gotta figure it out. Maybe, I don't know. Oh. I'll try eventually, like, being a little bit more. A little bit more, like, active, if you. Yeah, but at the same time, you end up with, like, one or two people just cashing it in. Wait, with an exploit? With an exploit? I didn't know if it was an exploit. I thought I just figured out the gimmick. Oh, a gimmick. You can get him to kill himself? Well, that was my first attempt at Ceaseless today. Oh, those guys. Sometimes game variety, WoW variety is good. Like a balancing act. And I feel like I don't feel content your strat with the stairs. Entirely fair. So that's my strat, the corner roller. I feel like I would rather focus, have like a primary game, and then like, personal guerrilla stream, whatever. I do need to get like a couple. I think right now, just focusing on solo streaming is the bet. Not right enough multiplayer. I'm gonna try and like just cement a pattern. What I'm in control of is what I want to be. try and focus. Like, I've got areas I can improve in, and I want to improve on them, but improving on them requires, you know, just actually experiencing it more, learning from mistakes. I don't know. I do want to at least try starting on like some videos alongside like getting back into like armor edits. Oh look, it's a Capra demon. That was the Capra demon. I mean, it's not even that it's recommended friend club, it's that it's 1 or 2 people out of everyone, and they're kind of in control. And if there's not much real payoff in it, apart from like the community. And like, community is great, and you want to incentivize that, but at the same time, like, it becomes just like the hits of like, oh my god, I have so many Capra demon. It does become like a bit of a jerk from like 1 or 2 people. Come on out. I think it's one thing to have like a goal to play something, because then like everyone's already invested in that thing being played. If the goal was not like worth getting, people would not be working towards it, right? So if it's a goal, sometimes it doesn't even need to be big goals. But that means that with buy-in. So it may be lots of short goals. Might be a way to do like game recommendations, opposed to like points redeem. Shit. I don't know, I'm thinking like personally, and I could be wrong, but that's my like half thought out justification. Of course, it's games I want to play anyway, Rich. No, there's going to be the main games and games I want to play. Like, I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up with a guerrilla stream in the next few days, which is going to be Archetype Enfield, because I'm vaguely interested in what that might be. And who knows, it could end up being like something I get pretty attached to. Thing is, Control, honestly, the majority is a tyranny, and Control should belong in the hands of a person who's in charge. Like, there's a balance, but this is what my choice, and I'm deciding that I don't want the game redeemed right now. That's it. If not to slight anyone, nothing like that. Just feels like both of the times where like people also demand like too much justification for what is a non-issue. Oh, you played this, but you didn't play this. That also becomes the problem. Treasure ahead. Oh, big, ugly thing. Ow. I kill fifth, I'm gonna get fifth. It's a shame that when you arrived, Ekura. Because after I've hit the 3-hour mark, which is the ending mark, just as I find this bonfire, which is perfect, I'm gonna do my Trend Humanity. I'm gonna kindle it. And then I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid in, and if there's not, like, I've been spawned by a couple raids recently, so I'm gonna see if there is anyone we know who's live. Let me just bring us back to here while I have a look. That's been a lot of progress today, surprisingly. I want to say so. Check these. It might just be a closer. I do need to extend my circle a bit. This is very true. But I will... Actually, Saturday is going to be an armor day. I've signed up and I am going to be live on it. It's going to be in the morning. About 9:30 GMT normally. Give or take a little bit of time because a cool hole op never starts on time. And in the evening, Guild Wars is going to be started because that is a thing which has been promised, and I am going to be doing that too for a while. And that's probably going to do a bunch of guerrilla streams too. Dark Souls is going to be like the primarily scheduled game, but if I'm going to be on Guild Wars, I might end up streaming that as leveling. Get a bit more uptime, you know, have a bit of fun, you know, do something while I'm doing something, you know? Might end up with a PNG half the time because like, MMOs take a long time, you know? But I'm interested to see where Guild Wars goes, and possibly some guerrilla streams might show up either like Monday, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday of Arknight Enfield. See what that's all about. That came out yesterday. It has been in like a private access pre-release before that. I've only heard good things about it, so hopefully it is good. I've been me, Gremory, you've been you,